Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the real Mike Wilson here with Bitten Apple. I'm over here at the booth for Black Sands. This guy over here, he's making the sale right now. This is the creator of Black Sands. Great comic book about, I don't know. I got to find out more. What is this comic book about? Looks like...
The comic book is about ancient Egyptian mythology following the rise of Osiris. It's a war between gods and men. It's a little bit of ancient alien theory mixed with pre-dynastic stories like the Titanate period and Egypt and all that good stuff. So,
wow.
It's pretty dope.
Okay, yeah, no, it looks dope. It sounds dope. I'm loving the illustrations. If I can just hold one up to the camera as you do your thing. You guys check that out. That's what we're working with here today. As a fellow black person trying to do things, how important is it to you to show representation of black characters, being heroes and everything of the sort?
Well, honestly, when I started this, I didn't really think so much about the representation side of it. But as I see how much people actually reacted to it, the Facebook reviews, I have like 300 5-star Facebook reviews talking about my son never even cared about comics until he saw this, and now he it's like, and that kind of stuff gets to me and realize, yo, it might not be something that was dead on my mind, but on their side, they're freaking going nuts about it. So ever since then, I've just been like hardcore, more about being unapologetic and more about making sure that the themes are straight up empowering and stuff like that, and get rid of the taboos that normally are put into every story just to go and mess it up. Like, hey, let's make an abusive relationship. So that's why I did that. It's very important.
No, I think that's a great point. And with the passing of Stan Lee, there's a lot of the comic book fans are mourning his death. But I think one thing that's really interesting is that he tried to make characters that were relatable, like in a sense of Spider-Man, right? So this kid who gets these amazing responsibilities because he has these powers, he's trying to do all these things. So I think that kind of relates in there. Like the comic book is supposed to speak to you in a way where you're like, man, I could be more, or to say the very least, there's something special about me, even if I don't recognize it. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love Stan Lee's work personally. That's because he did make real stories. Like he wasn't using all the tip. Like, hey, you know what? Let's use all these stereotypes. Let's make a black character. He was like, you know what? Let's make Spider-Man black for no reason, but just because it might be dope, right? And then he didn't pick like a regular black kid. He got like a Puerto Rican black kid, so it's even more real, right? It's like yo, these brothers. He said brothers and brothers, man, no matter what. So. I just like the fact that they did all that, and I wish there were more people like Stan Lee, that were influencers that have the power. They have the power, but they don't freaking use it right. They don't give people the chances that they need to.
Gotcha. No, I think that's also a very great point. So last question.
Right there, you can check them out.
I'm letting him work a little bit, and then get back to him. And you mentioned the other book is actually your wife's?
Yes, the whole series from Maury's Family Adventures is my wife's books. She does everything for children, I do everything for everybody else.
Nice.
It's the only way a marriage will work. It's real.
Very well spoken.
Can't argue about content.
Well, let me close up with you. Just tell us where we can find out more about your comic, and if you have any online presence where people can follow you.
All right, so you can find us at blacksandsentertainment.com or check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Black Sands Entertainment. We do a lot of stuff on Instagram, so that's the place that you're most likely going to catch me, even on live videos and stuff like that. All right, so that's the best place. Our books are all on our store. We also have a Patreon if you love doing the monthly subscription thing for digital content. And check our YouTube page out for any updates on our animation.
Okay, wonderful. It's been a pleasure talking to you, man. Best of luck on everything.